Okay. Oh, that's by 11. So that would be 5.5. I got one. Hello, welcome. We are going to be making a mess, playing with alcohol ink, but it's fun. So who do I have in here today? This is not my normal time, but I was bored, and this is something I've been wanting to do. So here we are. Right now I'm cutting photo paper in half. Let's see. Hi, Brenda. Is everybody else coming? Or is it just going to be you watching me make a mess? Okay, that's good for now. That gives us 16 pieces. Okay, cool. So I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to preface this with I don't know what I'm doing. But last time we played with these markers, it was a blast. So I'm going to do it again. I want, let's see, things that go together that won't make mud. I'm going to try these to start with. And this is the back of a glass cutting board. And hopefully this works. How big is my paper? Hello, whoever just joined. Thank you for coming. I am coloring with markers on the back of a glass cutting board. Things your mother would never let you do, which is why we do them as adults. Those are very close in color. So now we're going to spray it with alcohol. Get it to kind of move around a little bit. So I'm just tilting it and kind of moving it, which kind of looks okay to me. So back side of photo paper, smoosh it, that technical term, smoosh. Oh, that's 2 pieces. Hang on, put one back. And this is Dollar Tree photo paper. And that's how that first one came out. But we're going to not waste ink. Kind of like the Dollar Tree photo paper. I can see what I'm picking up and where I need to work. Okay, we're going to set that aside to dry. Thank goodness for that. It don't take long to dry. And we are going to use a coffee filter. Uh-oh. Not a sound we want to hear. I got to go and get a different glass mat because this one ain't working. The color stuck to it. Well, hang on. I'll be right back. Okay. We're back. I'm going to put this piece of glass on here. This has little feetsies on it. Ignore that. I'll get that off later. I'm sure it will scrub off with something. But, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Well, done it now. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Hold up. Time out, people. You put the alcohol on first and then spray. Or put the marker on first. This tabletop's got gunky on it. Well, we'll get the gunky off. I don't know what got set up on here. Okay. Markers again. I'm going to go with dark blue. And it's still got alcohol on it, it feels like. It'll work. If this doesn't work, there's another technique that we used last time, and it did work. Okay, Thale. Let's clean that off. But I'm just going to use a piece of paper, coffee dyed printed paper. Okay, that could be Thale number 2, but we're still having fun, right? Okay, back to the original way I did this. Oh no, there's everybody back. Okay, so back to the original way I did it. The original way I did it was photo paper. Ink splotches on the back because it acts like UPO. At least it might on better photo paper. I may have to go get the other photo paper if this doesn't work. Thought I would try the Dollar Tree stuff. So kind of like you put it on the jelly plate, you know, your little splotches. So there's that color. Let's go with this purple. And this color of blue. I mean, that's pretty, but it's not what we want in the end. So, spray, spray, spray. And it should move, but it's not moving. All right. I'm going to wet it some more. Yeah, that's not moving so much. But we do put another piece of this paper over top of it and smoosh the two together. And this paper, Dollar Tree paper, ain't the same, y'all. I'm just going to say now, no. Let me go get the good stuff. I don't know what to use this for, to be honest. I wonder what would happen. Well, just for, you know, stuff. Oh, we got to do it on a dry one. Okay. Put that aside to dry. We might be able to do something with it. That one I'm just going to throw away. Let me dry up my board. I know they say to don't do it on the front because, you know, it goes under the plastic and it won't move. Now, that might be true of alcohol itself, but, or alcohol inks. We're using markers. So I'm just going to see what happens if we do it on the front, on the cheap paper, because the back ain't working. Okay, now I got to find a color that's not going to turn that to mud. We'll go with yellow. Good old, well, that's not showing up so good, but we're going to go with it. Just coloring all around it in the same kind of weird streaky motion. Now this could work. Somebody else came in. Hi, Kathy. Okay. I'll have to look at it when we're done. Oh, this might move, y'all. Oops. Let me pick it up. That does move a little bit. So this Dollar Tree paper works on the front. Other paper works on the back. But it's still not as good as the other paper. I'm going to go get the other paper. Let's see. What happens if we do? See, it just doesn't, it really don't move at all. Fail. I'm not afraid to fail, but I'm going to go get the paper that I know works. Hang on. Nick, Dollar Tree photo paper is not the same. We just proved it.
Okay, well, now you know.
Yep.
It was worth a thought.
Yep, it don't work the same way.
Okay, so it works differently now. You know how it works differently. Plus, that's old. And the others do, so it might be different for that reason too.
Okay, so now we have the Epson photo paper, which I have to cut in half so we can have a lot of fun. So let me get the cutter back. From where I put it. Because that paper, see, when I did this before, I didn't have the problem where it soaked through the paper. That didn't happen like it did on that first one. Okay, 5.5. Oh, that didn't cut. Chances of me lining that back up are slim to none. There we go. With a little teeny tiny piece. Whoops. They got to get flipped over. Okay. Don't want to get too far ahead. I think we're going to just start with those. I can cut up the last ones if we need to. Okay. Let's try again. Hi, Sue. Thank you for coming. And Clara. And Jen. Okay, cool. So we're going to try it again with this. Oh, see, this already is better. Do you see the difference in how this is coloring? The back of the paper's different, and we're on the back. This is already an improvement. I can see it. My hubby bought me these markers, and I don't think this is what he thought I was going to do with them. But it's what's fun. And I want turquoise. Oh, I think this one's going to be just fine. I'm leaving room for that third all-important color. And I think I'm going to go with this pink. And let me pull the camera forward just a little bit. There we go. There's no rhyme or reason to this at all. This is just scribble. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. So I know y'all can already see the difference in this paper. We have color movement, which we did not have before. Hi, Mary. I'm going to try to get it to shift down here toward the bottom. And that side. Now, that is what I think is cool, but what's even cooler is we're going to take another piece of the paper and put it on top of it. And smoosh. I love to smoosh papers. And that is what we're going to get for now. This is only a for now kind of thing. It's temporary because we're going to still do stuff. And it's still very wet. Oh, and I'm leaving fingerprints over there. That's weird. We'll splooch it. That's what I think is cool. Ooh, my heat gun's plugged up. We may have to get that little sucker out. And let me get this up, the wet. So definitely Dollar Tree photo paper, not the way to go. This is awesomeness to me. Let me reach across here. Oh, it is not plugged in. It will be in just 1 second. We usually don't leave this plugged in because it's too easy to turn on. Okay, heat gun. Oh, and you can still see the paint moving. See that moving? So we'll let that one go for now. And that, wait, that one's still wet. This is the one on the Dollar Tree paper. And I'm just trying to get it to do something. Okay, Dollar Tree paper, you get what you pay for. It is not worth your money. Not for this purpose. It will make a cool background for something, but it's not the same as what we got here. So we're just going to move that off to the side. Grab us a new sheet of paper. Let's get some new colors. What color is this? It looks black. Probably don't want black. No, that's the black. This is like, we probably don't want that. I want this. I'm going to go with all really pale colors. Like these three. And let's just see what happens. That's a very pale, like purpley color. And I say for now because there's still alcohol on those, or ink, that when we wet it again, we can take the heat gun and move it all around. That's what I did with my last ones that I didn't really like. I re-wetted them with alcohol and used the heat gun to move the alcohol. And they came out really awesome looking. And I don't have any of those. They all went away in Happy Mail. I should probably have saved some. Okay, so there's that. Go in here with this green color. And y'all, if you're not subscribed to people, go in and subscribe to everybody that's in the chat room. Subscribe to each other and support each other. It helps us get our numbers up. YouTube likes to see that happen. Please thumbs up if you haven't. And commercial over. We all really need to be supporting each other and subscribing to each other. Oh, this needs just a little bit. I'm going to put more green right there. And there. And now I'm going to fill in with the pink. And then we're going to spray it and let the fun begin. Now, the one that you color on, there's a lot of pink on the edge. Usually is going to end up with the lines on it. There's really not a lot you can do about that. The lines are there. But that's why I put the one over top of it, because that one doesn't have the lines. And I see chat moving, so before I spray, well, let me spray and then I'll check chat, because I don't want to take the chance that this won't move. Some of these are going to go in my flock Happy Mails, and some of them may find their way into backgrounds on like journal cards and that kind of thing. Oh, there's a big white spot. We don't want that. Okay, and I'm using 90% alcohol that we bought at the dollar store. Okay. This time I'm going to use the heat gun to move it so y'all can see what the difference is. Hopefully you can see. Okay, and that is dry. And we did not take a second print, and I don't think I want to. I kind of like that. What do y'all think? Hi, Mama Boo. Thank you. I'm sorry it pixeled. I am scrolling up because I want to look at chat real quick.
Are you still on Wi-Fi?
No. No, I'm not on Wi-Fi. No, Nick, get pixels because it's the ink moving and stuff. It does that. Oh, I'll keep holding this while I look at chat.
I was just making sure.
Yep, Mary, you made it. Are you still here? I don't have Timmy's crayons, so I don't know what you would use with those. Oh, that's okay, Sue. But this is alcohol, just straight alcohol. These are our Sharpie markers that he found at Sam's Club for $8 for the set. That is an idea, using the Dollar Tree paper. And then you could add glitter to it and all kind of stuff. This is just a good starting point for so many different things. Hi, Michelle. Well, I'm glad you're still here. So I like this. And if you're not happy with it, I don't want to mess this one up. You can always spray it and move it some more. We'll do that with the next one. So, and you do it on the back side of the paper because on the front side, the ink will not move. Okay, so this time we're going to go with, see, I want to go with different. How about if we do all blues? Like either those or we add in, which one of these is black and which, all right, I'm going to find out. That's black. And that's navy blue. Okay. That's how you figure that out. We're going to move the black one out of the way. I don't want it. I think those would come out pretty. Maybe get a water effect going. I'm not going to put a lot of the dark. It's going to look like a lot, but it's really not going to be in comparison. Not compared to what we've been doing. And go with this lighter blue. So if you don't have alcohol ink, but you have the alcohol in a bottle and you have markers and photo paper, you can do this and make some really awesome looking backgroundy stuff. And backgroundy is a technical term that I just came up with. Okay, so now I'm going to put this turquoise color. And I'm going to leave a couple of white spots because I want to come back with a fourth color of blue. I think this one's going to come out awesome looking. The other thing is it's not ever going to be the same no matter what you do. Because you're not going to color it exactly the same. Oops. Okay. Now I'm going to come back in with the really light powdery blue that looks almost like a light lavender color in the white spaces. Just fill in just a little bit. And we're going to see what kind of magic we can make. And this time we are going to put a paper on top of it. You get 2 prints for the price of one because I think this is going to be gorgeous. Okay. And we are going to spritz it. See if we can get it to move a little bit before I put paper on it. I hope y'all can see what this is doing. It is really cool. I'm going to leave it like that and put another paper on top of it. Smoosh them down. And then whoa. It does look almost like a paint pour. And then I'm going to squirt just a little bit more and move that around. I like how it kind of looks marbly. Okay, so there's that one. And we're going to come back to this one that we pulled off of it. Oh, sorry about hitting the camera. And I'm going to move this around a little bit. Okay, so we got two from the same markings, two totally different pieces. But both of them are very pretty, and both of them will make a good starting point for a background. They look like water. So what do y'all think? Ooh, Brenda, I hadn't thought about doing that. This is photo paper, and I'm using the back of the photo paper, Mama Boo. This is the front. It's the shiny side. Don't use the shiny side because the alcohol gets absorbed under there and it won't move. The back of it acts like Yupo in this sense. So you could use Yupo paper, but this is a lot cheaper than Yupo paper. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Stephanie. Okay, so the paintbrush idea was a good one. Let me clean a paintbrush and we'll play. That's too big of a paintbrush. Make sure it's not scummy. Okay. Paintbrush good. This will come clean underneath the here. I wrote on the back of a white thing and it stuck. We're good. It's the bottom side. No one cares. Well, no one sees that side of my glass thing. Okay. Next colors. Let's go with pink. And I love pink and yellow together. And the green. Let's go with... What do you think about these? I think this will be pretty. Or... Let's go that color. Yeah. I'm one that would stay with purples and turquoises and blues all day long. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. Going with the yellow and the green and the pink. This should yield some really pretty colors, though, and not make mud. They should all play well together. The only thing with moving it with the paintbrush, Brenda, is the paintbrush is going to absorb alcohol. But I'm going to try it, because what's the worst that can happen? I have to respray it. Or it becomes one of those fail pieces we had earlier when we were playing with the Dollar Tree paper. Yeah, they are Eastery colors. So we'll go with like the fall colors minus brown next. Oranges and reds and that kind of thing. This was a really nice set of markers that he found. I don't know what I did with the box. I was going to tell you how many were in it, but he got them at Sam's Club and they weren't maybe, I don't even think he paid $8. And it was a surprise for me when he got home, which I thought was kind of cool. And then some of my alcohol inks were getting low last time I played with the alcohol ink. And I'm like, wait a minute, I have those markers. Let's see what we can do. And then this was born. Which I have seen other people use alcohol ink on the back of photo paper. But not markers like this. I could be wrong. There may be somebody else out there. But I like it. Now we're going to put our green in. And it should look a lot like one of them Easter eggs y'all were talking about. There's a lot of green going there. Have any of y'all done the eggshell stuff where you save up the eggshells and, you know, you clean them and then you crackle them and put them on like a tag or something? I bet this would be awesome to do to the eggshells. Now I'm going to have to save up eggshells so I can try it. Because it just sounds like fun. And it looks like somebody else may have come in. Thank you for coming. My normal time is during the day, but I was bored. Okay, now Brenda wanted me to move this paint around with a paintbrush, or the ink. Oh, kind of like that. It kind of blends it. Oh, maybe too much. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of my pink, and it looks like, although it is getting rid of the color line marks, which is great. So we may have to combine techniques. This to get rid of the color line marks, and then the heat gun to move it around here. And there's our pink back. It was hiding underneath. See if I can get some of that blended more to the middle. Let's see. No, I don't want streaks. There we go. Okay, so since we know that that works, hang on. That got rid of our pencil marks. So I'm going to go back. This was the Dollar Tree one. It may or may not work, but I'm going to try it with the paintbrush. We're going to find out what happens. And I didn't clean my brush. So, of course, timeout. I don't think there is a timeout in art. But no, it's still not going to move it. So fail that one to the garbage. Okay. That one was a Dollar Tree that we're going to save. Aha. This one still has all the line marks on it. Okay, bye, Mary. Thanks for coming. I'm going to spray it, and I'm going to try moving it. Oh, we can get rid of those marks. See, I did not know that. For the most part, those look like they're stuck there. But we can kind of, ooh, I like it. And then I'm going to move the ink around. I'm going to spray it again so we get some of the undercolors to come up before I turn it all purple. And move it around. I am not an artist, y'all, but this almost makes me feel like one. Trying to get it to go where I want it to go. Night, Kathy. I like it. What do y'all think? I kind of want to make another one that's all blues and green. Oh, we haven't done an all green one. Ooh. I don't think we want the lime green. But I think these are good. So I'm kind of like using the ink as paint and the back of the paper like a jelly plate and the alcohol kind of like a scraper. I don't know if that makes any sense. But I am going to do double prints this time. Because I kind of like that when you get 2 for 1 deal. Ooh, I bet some yellow on here would be really pretty. I may go for that. Just to add some brightness to it. Because all it's going to do is make different greens. Where they blend. And it's going to be just a little bit of yellow. It's not going to be a lot. Okay. Spray, spray, spray. Oh, Kathy. No, you need your Kimmy dolls for in the morning, don't you? Oh, I'm just going to set that back there. These are very wet. And we're going to move this around, trying to get rid of those marker marks. And we may not can. And I'm good with that. Now we're going to heat gun it. But I want to... what good are nails if you can't get stuff to come up? I want to make it drip. Get rid of my darker areas a little bit. I like that one. And this one, other than this dark line right here, which I'm going to try to get rid of. It's not going to move. There it goes. Oh, really? You're going to give me that away? I'm going to blot it. No. I want you down there, but I don't want you to go running. Okay, let me dry it, and then I'm going to try something. I want to see more of the yellow color, but it's not showing. So, try. Make sure it's good and dry. I want more yellow up in here. I want more yellow in here. I'm going to put yellow. And then I'm going to spray alcohol on it and see what happens. Never done this one before. Get more of the colors that I want that disappear. Whoops. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Now fall colors. Fall colors are the oranges, the red. We're going to skip brown because it's not good. And the yellow. 4 colors this time. And let me wait a minute because my glass is hot. And I don't want to put this on hot paper. So, you cool my paper off. Cool the tabletop off. Put the lid back on here. I'm going to chat while we're waiting on everything to cool off. I like the greens too. I really do. I know right where my Timmy dolls are for in the morning, but I don't think they're going to go in my background I chose for the cards. Well, that's for the back side. I'm going to do something different on the front. Nick is a big enabler. And for those of you who don't know, Nick is the hubster. Okay, so we're still a little warm. He's a huge enabler. Okay, let me get a sip of my coffee. Now, in the morning, Kathy, whose channel are we going to be on? Kathy, Amber, myself, Marina, and I don't know who else, Kathy can tell us, are going to be on live at 9 o'clock Eastern time, 8 Central, 7 Pacific, 7 Mountain, 6 Pacific, live doing a something deck. Oh, boy, I messed that all up, didn't I, Kathy? Kathy's channel, 9 a.m. And we're going to be making, what is it called? There you go. Positivity deck. Boy, my commercial was all messed up. Don't pay me for that one. I totally messed that up. It's still a little warm, but we're going to go with it. So get some yellow on here. And I'm going to make my spots a little smaller because I got 4 colors to put on this paper. Now, if you want to make them smaller, you guys, we can cut another one of these in half. I've done that. Makes it easier for like ATCs or something. Just make your dots smaller. Just scale it all back. Like if I was doing this on a full-size sheet of paper, these spots just would be huge. They would be much bigger. You just scale it back to what size paper you're working on. We'll cut one in half and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Or you do it however you want to do it. I just scale my dot size back so it looks right. It looks in proportion. Oh, we don't want green. I almost grabbed green. No. I'm going to put the lighter orange sort of like in the middle of these. And we'll go around them with the darker orange and the red. Get that down in the corner. And it's the one time that you get to scribble, scrabble, and no one's going to tell you not to because it comes out gorgeous in the end. Scribbling is fun. Okay, so, ooh, that's the bright orange. Red's going to be really good. Trying to leave a lot of space for red, but not too much space. But we got to get it on here. Oh, let's put some of this up here. That looks evenly distributed. Boy, that red is bright. Oh, I think this is going to really be pretty. Okay, let's see. Put a little bit over here. Put some up here. We don't have any red on the edge up here. Okay, time to do the magic. Oh, I'm going to just put another sheet. Well, let me move it a little bit. I don't want to move it too much, though. I don't want it to become one color. Oh, and y'all probably can't see what I'm doing. That's as much as I'm going to move that for now. I'm going to go and put another one on top of it. And then we can respray it, remove it. Sorry for the squeaking. Oh, that's really pretty, but I don't know why we have those white lines that we have. We're going to fix those. We're just going to spray them. I'm going to let that one dry up there. Uh-oh, no. No. Okay. And I'm going to take the heat gun hold of this one. I like how there's a purple tint to it right here, even though we didn't use any purple. That is interesting to me. And now we're pulling up some more of that orange by just respraying it a little bit. Kind of keep it in camera so you can see what I'm doing. I kind of like it, just like that. Okay, let's take this one. I sprayed it from further away to get a finer mist, which dried much faster. There we go. Oh, that looks like blood dripping. We're going to get rid of that. I didn't like it. It didn't look good. I do like how this comes out, though. Okay, so again, they were smushed together, and they look completely different. Okay. Oh, cool. It does kind of look like sunsets, but I really like this kind of a pinkish purple in here that I don't know how we got, but we did. That is really pretty. I kind of want to do one and add just a tiny bit of brown to it to see what would happen. Let's try. Okay. I'm going to cut this paper in half, though. That way, if I totally mess this up and it's yellow, we're good. And then if it comes out really good, we'll make 2 bigger ones. Just marking where to cut it. Scientific method. Okay, so we're going to just do it on here. Wait. Ooh, where did the brown go? That's not brown. I had a really brown. Ah, brown. Ooh, do we want to use the metallic-y one? Let's just use brown first. We'll go with brown, orange, and the bright, this red. And see what happens. Might throw a little yellow in there too. See, just smaller dots because it's smaller paper. Except for that one up there. I got carried away. And I have alcohol ink all over my fingers. Or marker. I don't care. Now, I don't want to put a lot of brown only because I don't want to turn this into, I'm afraid it's going to become mud. But they do, these colors do work together, so I don't know. We'll find out. Do y'all think it needs some yellow? In addition? Then we might get mud, huh? I'm leaving spots to put the brown in. Or some yellow if we need to. You know, this might make some awesome journal covers done in a bigger, much bigger pieces, of course. I wonder how you would make this into a journal cover. It could become a focal point on a journal cover. Definitely make some really pretty papers in a journal. Well, maybe not papers because it's kind of thick, but you know, like um, journaling cards or something like that. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the dark red probably was blue based. You're right. So I'm going to put some brown. I am going to go in and put a little yellow in some of it. Because I really don't want to, I'm really not wanting to make mud here. But I'm thinking we could make mud really easy with these colors. Maybe not the red and orange so much, but throwing that brown in there. Okay, I'm going to go back and add the yellow, the bright, bright yellow. Oh, there's a spot. Okay. Moment of truth. I am ready with the second paper. Ooh, I kind of like it. And it's kind of moving. Let's tilt it the other way. My table must not be level. Tilt it down a little bit. When I respray it, all these colors are going to come back. Or they should. At least on that one. But, yep, put this down. Oh, interesting. Let me put it back. We got a spillage. Ooh, dendritic. I'm going to pull this up. And I'm going to take this piece of paper here and cut it in half real fast. I don't want to waste this ink, so we're just going to kind of drag it. It'd be nice if my nails would work. Excuse me. Okay, I'm going to set that back here. I'm going to get a paper towel now. When I figure out where the paper towel roll went to, oops, things are falling over. And just clean the rest of that up before we go any further. And I'm not worried about the table. I can get that up with alcohol in a moment. The glass. Let's start with this one. This is the one. This only had the stuff. Oh, it's not dry. From the glass on it. I'm going to spritz it just a tiny bit. And we're going to see what we can get it to do. Oh, that's pretty. I like it. So now, like, I'm reading chat. Who are y'all wanting to tell shut up? My phone? I don't know who's pinging my phone. Usually I don't get anything this time of night. So if my phone is pinging, I'm sorry, y'all. Or y'all may have been talking about somebody else completely different. See, all that on mine is turned off. Brenda, you were in and out of so many stores so fast today. That would have wore me out. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, ladies, but didn't we put brown on here? And yellow. I'm trying to get the alcohol up off the table. Yes, Kathy. Kathy has a question. I thought I did too, but I'm looking and there's not really a whole lot of that happening. I don't know because I don't know a thing about watercolor. Good question. I know nothing about watercolor. So I don't know if it would do the same thing with less work. What I don't think you're going to get with watercolor is where you chase it around on the paper and you get these darker splotches. You may not get that with watercolor. I don't know. I have some watercolors. I can't make my watercolors do this. I've tried it. Somebody else might see. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. This I can make work and be pretty. Watercolor just doesn't want to do that for me. But I'm sure it would. Now, you know what I'm curious about, and I'm willing to mess up one of these to find out. And I'm going to mess up a small one. I want to know, because I know when I use the gold alcohol ink that came in my alcohol inks, I know what it does. I'm wondering if we draw like little veins on here and then spray it with alcohol, what will happen? So I'm just going to draw some stuff. They're not going to stay like this. Of course they're not. We're going to spray them. And this is bronze and not kind of gold. That kind of looks ugly. I'm sure it's going to get much better in just a moment. Okay, we're going to leave it like that. And you know what? The bronze is not moving. Ooh, that is weird. Where'd the paintbrush go? I don't know that that's our paintbrush. It is. The bronze doesn't move, y'all. Oh, no. I messed this completely up. Well, I wonder why that is that it doesn't move. That is weird. It's got to have... There. Wait, I thought there it went. Nope. It's got to have something to do with the pigments in it. Well, let me pull the color back toward the middle. All this red that went off the side. I'm going to smoosh back together again. Smoosh. And now I'm going to respray everything. Those two. Not respray, re-dry. So this one we did ruin. Nice to know bronze doesn't move. It's weird though that it doesn't move. That's weird to me. I was really thinking it would move. But no. I don't even know why I'm bothering because this one's ruined. Let me just leave that one alone. Go back to this other one. That's weird. The gold does not move when it's re-wet. That was a popping noise. Okay. I don't know what to do with that one. I don't know what to do with that one. Who is Laura Carson, Brenda? Watercolor, so I can learn how to do it. Now, I have watched Patty Tolly Parrish use watercolors and do something very similar to this. But she uses real expensive watercolor paints to get them to do this. And her paintings that she does look very similar to these and everything. But she's using more expensive than I have, like Walmart watercolor. Nothing against Walmart. They're very basic watercolors. So here's what we got. We got these three. And then we got this one. And we got these two that came from the same one. We got that one. I think these two came from the same pool, but they look completely different. This one could be made just by spraying it and reheating it, but I love the way it looks like that. And then we did the Easter colored one with a lot of the yellow. And then we did these two from the same one. And we did this one. So really, we did pretty good, I think. And I'm going to be making these go in some Happy Mails and that kind of thing. We got 4 left watching. Oh, wow. Thank you, Kathy. Well, see, the metallic, I have gold metallic alcohol paint. And when you put it on and you spray it with alcohol, it reacts. It's alcohol ink. It reacts, unlike the markers. So I think I have a lot of little extras to add into my flocker mail. And ooh, some of these, if I hadn't already made my feathers, wouldn't these make some awesome feathers? But you would have to have 2 like this that you could back it with, because you would need to be able to back your feather. I love these. I think they're very pretty. So okay, y'all. Well, we've been on here for like an hour and a half, And I think I'm going to go rest so I can get up early in the morning. You should see my table. Everything, what I did, y'all don't even want to know. Because I was in here crafting earlier. I just kind of went whoosh and moved it all to the outside edges. So I had this. Because I know I'm not going to spray past this with what we're doing. Because I've done it a couple of times. So, any other questions or anything? Thank you, Jen. I love them and I like making them. You can do it with coffee filters as well because you can color on as long as you have it on the glass. You can color on the coffee filter and then spray it, and it spreads the paint. So you can definitely do that. I've done that before. I've done it with alcohol inks. I want to still see if we can save this Dollar Tree paper. Hang on. I'm going to spray it with alcohol spray, which this is a homemade alcohol spray. It's not an expo thing. It's a blue marker. I just don't like to have a negative. I want to make it better. Now I got a pinkish purpley one. Okay, it's still a fail. But let's try it anyway. It is pretty now. I mean, the whole paper's at least got something going on. I'm going to make something explode in a minute. Well, lesson learned. Dollar Tree photo paper is Dollar Tree photo paper. But see, this side is on this one. This side is really gorgeous. See, here's the difference. This is the Dollar Tree. We applied the color to this side, which that's now prettier. It seeps through. You see it on the other side. This is the Epson. We applied the color here. What you see here is what leaked out when I was squishing them. There's no color on the back of this. Ooh, inchies would be good for that one. I like that idea. So that's the main difference. This paper's so thin, it goes right through to the part you print the photo on. Whereas with the Epson paper, it doesn't make it through to the photo part. Very interesting. But I kind of like that one now. Add some sparkle to it with some glitter. And all will be right with the paper. Okay, ladies. Well, I think we're going to get off of here. Ooh, sorry about that. We're going to the affirmation positivity deck tomorrow morning. I've already got mine, the backs of mine started. I'm about halfway through with the deck. So I can decorate the fronts during the live in the morning. We'll be on Kathy's channel. Don't forget, 9 o'clock Eastern time. So I will see y'all then, and I hope you all have a great rest of your evening, and see you tomorrow. Thanks y'all for coming. Bye.